Breaking news, breaking news. We take you to Austin, Texas. Apparently, there's a situation going on with a house that exploded in Austin, Texas. A large plume of smoke in the sky. And we're going to see what's going on here, what this is all about, folks. A lot of people are posting a lot of videos on social media talking about a large explosion in the Austin. We're going to get some information here. Apparently, they had to rescue someone from a home, and they got a massive police and fire presence here in Austin, Texas. Home explosion. But what in the world is going on here? They're putting up tape all over the place. EMS officials are at the scene. Unclear if there's fatalities, but we'll try to learn some more. Apparently, this happened on 10407 Double Spur Loop Road in Austin, Texas. House explosion. It looks like it's really bad there, really bad situation. So we're going to see what's up, what's going on here, and evaluate this situation here in Austin, Texas. Come on in, folks. JLR Investigates. We are live in Austin, Texas. 10407 Spur Loop Road. Major police presence. Let's see exactly what's going on.
Big noise. The third one from here. You see straight ahead. You see all that piece of wood way back there behind the trees? You see it? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay. That is not. Yeah. That's not. Ooh, that's impact from something. That's pressure, ain't it? Let me find out. Can I come to you?
All right, folks. So we are in Austin, Texas. 10407 Spur Loop. 10407 Spur Loop. And apparently a home exploded. And we're trying to get some information exactly about what happened here. AFD, Austin Fire Department, and ATCEM responding a report of a house collapsing in Northwest Austin. Happened at 11:30 a.m. this morning, so just about 2 hours ago. And we'll see exactly what this is about. According to the Austin Fire Department, a 2-story house sustained damage from an unknown event that caused an house to explode. Okay, I got a lot of questions. Gas leak, meth house, meth, gas leak. What could this be about, folks? What could this be about?
Why don't you just voice? You have to say your name. Is there any neighbors you know where?
Apparently, there was a fire and/or like an explosion, big plume of smoke that went up in the sky. You could see it all over the place. People were posting videos.
Yeah, but I've got really good video.
All over social media talking about this large explosion. They're saying one person had to be taken out of the home, though. They had to rescue somebody out of the home. 10407 Double Spur. So let's gather some more information. Let's see exactly where it is. I'm going to put up the map. See what we got here. It's called Northwest Hills Ranch. Northwest Hills Ranch section. Gas leak, meth house, arson. What do we got? What do we got going on in Austin, Texas with this explosion that occurred? I don't know why they're pointing it in the sky. Here we go. Looks like the wires are messed up there or something. All right, so there's a heavy police presence in Austin. As we see what in the heck happened here. Faulty device. What could it be? Fire and rescue are at the scene in Austin. Explosion, house explosion. So we're talking a little bit before noon today. We're going to try to find out a little bit more information about exactly what happened here.
Real quick, you mind? I'm okay. What's your first name?
My mom's house.
And you want to try to jump into this?
Yeah, hold on, give me one second.
Give me one second.
Yeah, she just replaced her roof too, so she's for like the roof wasn't damaged, but everything gone. No, I mean the door and the force was so strong it exploded the front door and the back door. The back door that goes to our back patio is just as exploded as that. The door frame's gone. But one of the neighbors was in her house, face covered in glass.
Yeah, they said that you
Huh?
Come on, that's like the door. I'm sorry. So sorry, ma'am. I apologize. I know it's very complicated. News.
I know.
So explain to us like exactly what happened.
Anyway, my name is Carol Asson, and I was in the back of my house and I heard this loud boom, and I thought maybe a branch was falling down on my roof, and I went out in the backyard, and the back door had been blown open, and I didn't see anything on the house. I came out to the front, and then I realized all my windows had burned, blown out in the front door, and there's extensive damage to some of the ceilings in my house. So there's a new house down on the double spin roof.
For sure. Are you doing all right though? I just gotta ask. Are you doing all right?
I'm okay, but that house is gone. It's a brand new house.
You know anybody living there in that house?
They hadn't moved in yet.
Yeah. So it's a brand new built house and nobody moved in.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that because there's this house that faces mine, and then right in the bend of the road, there was another house there, and then it was my parents'
Your windows were blown out. Tell me about that. That's how did you feel seeing that?
well, I guess it was the force of the explosion. I'm okay. I wasn't my house.
You know anybody in the neighborhood that was hurt?
The lady across the street, they said they transported her already up. I saw her. She had blood on her face and pieces of glass sticking out of her skin.
Oh wow.
My friend lives right at the corner across from me, and she said she has extensive damage to her house. One where the policemen are standing in front of
Huh, come hold the mic for me while I fix the camera.
Okay. I'm glad I wasn't hurt.
Is this your house, Nick? I'm sorry to see that. I mean,
So
what were you doing during this time?
I was just in the back of my house. I just had something to eat, and I went back to the bathroom back there, and all of a sudden the ceiling fan in my bedroom, there was this explosion. The ceiling fan fell to the floor, and I came out to the front and realized all the windows were blown out. So, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Absolutely.
And one of my friends lives catty corner over there, and she said she has extensive damage to her house also.
Can you point out the damage that you've seen so far? Like, you see the garage collapsed in?
Well, the garage doors all got blown in. The deadbolts on my locks got completely blown in. The doors got blown out, and where the deadbolt goes into the frame of it just blew it out. So I'm just glad I'm okay. So,
I'm glad you're okay as well.
oh, thank you. Well, it's yeah.
Do you know anybody has passed away at any of the houses or not yet?
No, I don't know. I know there's this house across the street from me, and then there's another house right in the bend of the road, and I don't know the people that live in that house, but I do know the lady that lives across the street too. She's a recent widow like I am. So anyway, it's really terrible.
I won't take any of your time here.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What was your name again, ma'am?
Carol Hassel.
Carol, it's nice to meet you. I'm Vinny again. I'm so sorry to see you have to move house. You really? Well, thank you very much. I'd like to, I wish you could be on the news for different circumstances.
So apparently, this home explosion affected homes all around the area.
Well,
Yeah,
that might be a little longer now.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
And you said it was Carol? Well, it might be a little longer than that.
Yeah, yeah, probably another 6 months. Well, yeah.
Gas leak, meth house,
I don't know about the other house.
deliberate arson,
Other side of that house.
I'm wrong with Kate.
house explosion.
Um,
We are seeing what is going on in Austin, Texas, folks.
down, when you go down double Spur,
House collapse with explosion was reported at.
and then you see where that green light is.
Hard to
flashing?
hear.
Yeah,
There's another house there, and then the house next to that, and next to on the other side, that property is the building that
That's what you did about your phone hurt.
well,
Make sure everybody's okay. Where's the people? Oh my God! Look at that! Look at the house! The house is very close.
yeah, the house is like
The bluer and the white one is damaged. Oh my God! Look at this. This one always damaged. They did it. But the plastic is gone.
All right, we're seeing what this is about, ladies and gentlemen, with this explosion that occurred. The question is, what are they doing here? Are they like looking for people? Are they looking for bodies?
Like fixer upper.
Very interesting. So we'll sit here and stay with this for a little bit so I can gather up some more information. Austin, Texas. House explodes, rocks this neighborhood, shaking nearby homes. Emergency crews report multiple people injured.
yeah.
Hear all this ruckus and shit. It's like, oh. And there's like 20 trucks.
This is live.
And I'm going, what the fuck is this? This can't be. Then I look up and I'm like,
It's interesting because we've been talking about another house fire at the governor's mansion. Now we have an explosion in. Now we have an explosion in Austin. What is up with all these fires? Fires around the country. Fires. Flight Radar 24 doesn't have any overhead choppers in the air. I looked there. Now, this occurred a while ago. I've known about this for at least an hour prior to coming on live, but I couldn't get really any information. I was waiting for someone at least to get a camera there so we can evaluate the situation to see what this is about, because there was earlier reports of a standoff alert page and different social media accounts. Let me see exactly. Let me see standoff, because there was reports of a possible standoff. That's what I saw originally. See, a lot of people are posting on Twitter right now. A house exploded after a police standoff. So hopefully we can get more information of how this thing went up. Well, look at all the tanks. So we'll continue to see what's up, if they pull bodies or what. I mean, I don't know what they're doing here, what's their intent here. We are live. What's the game plan here? We see one of the firefighters there is just sitting there, but yeah, this home is gone. It's literally gone. And it's coming out of 10407 double spur loop. What's interesting is it's a nice home. It's a nice big home. What exactly are they doing here? They're looking for people. Irony is the road right nearby is called Texas Plume Road. I thought that was a little ironic. Texas Plume Road. So according, this house is the home that blew up here. If this is the exact house, and CBS Austin is reporting it as 10407 double spur loop in Austin. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,600 square foot home, valued at $900,000. So it's not a ratchet home. It was built in 1980, and it's on a half-acre lot. So I mean, it looks like a nice 2-story home in the wooded area there. It's almost $900,000. The inside is beautiful, according to Zillow. I'm looking at photos inside the home. If this is the exact home, and this CBS Austin is reporting it's 10407. Man, that's a nice home. So what in the heck happened here? How does a home just explode like that? Yeah, 10407 is literally gone. And what it appears to be is some of the neighbors' homes there, the explosion was so big that some of the neighbors' homes shattered, got the windows shattered out. And also their one garage is like destroyed at one neighbor's home. We like to see what's going on when it comes to these crazy things. Who knows what this could be? Are they looking for bodies? To me, it seems like I don't know. They're like putting this out, but at the same time, they're searching. I can't tell if somebody's been in there or if they're actually trapped in there. I don't think so, but who knows? That's what we're here for. There's limited information. CBS Austin is there. They're saying that the 2-story home sustained damage from an unknown event that caused the house to collapse and explode. One house has completely collapsed and another has partially collapsed. Three people have taken out of the home. Power is out in the area. Yeah, I figured that because the power poles was down on one of the clips that we just shared. We'll stay with this and see what's up. See what happens with this. I'm curious to know. (10407) double spur loop. Austin, Texas. Yeah, the inside of the home looks beautiful. Outdoors, it's all wooded and trees, nice trees, wooded fence, has a nice deck on the back. It's like a little like yellow brick type home, yellow siding / brick combination. Looks like there's a separate garage, possibly another building to it. Valued at 900,000, just shy of 900,000. Three people were pulled. Yeah, I don't know where they said there was like a standoff, because that's what was going online. That's the way I took it. Like they were left, like police had this like standoff and people were barricaded, and I don't think that's the case. This could have been just a gas. We don't know. Gas leak. Most likely, probably the people that got pulled were everyone in that house. Matter of fact, let me go in here and try to find out who lives in that house. I'll do a little digging, folks, while we're on. 407 double loop. All right, we're going to do a little sleuthing here. I wouldn't consider this doxing. We just want to find out who lives here. What's up? What's going on? Everyone all right? All right, so survey says 10407. I don't really feel like pulling up tax records. All right, so we got some people around 40, 39 years old and a 70-year-old man. I wonder if they're the ones. Last reported April 13th. Yeah, I'll just say that the Watsons. It could be the Watson house or Kalmus, Kalmus. There's both last names, lots of people affiliated with this home. It looks like people have been living there for a while. So the Watsons and the Kalmus, and they're adults, a lot of adults in the home, middle age. One is 70, one is 39, one is 40, one is 26, and 61 that are affiliated with this address. I wouldn't want to say a meth house. It just doesn't look like a meth house to me. I know some people are probably like meth house. Murky says the red car had a handicap tag on it. You know, last week we've covered another home explosion that was in south of Detroit. Actually, there was a home explosion, and just a little bit before that, there was an apartment explosion, apparently from gas leaks. Now, I'm just wondering if older homes, if it's a gas leak, if we're going the gas leak route, gas explosion. I'm just wondering if a lot of homes, older homes, are in danger here. No, it's not. I doubt it's a meth house. It's a nice home. It looks like a nice, beautiful neighborhood. Tucked in the trees and everything like that. Doesn't look like the hood. It doesn't look like. It's literally by it's northwest Austin. It's called the Great Hills section. But this neighborhood's like 1 block away. You get all into that St. Edward's Greenbelt, St. Edward's Park area, which appears to be a lot of trees and woods. I think it's like right in the really like nature trails and things like that. It's a little north of Austin. It's off of 183, Route 1 north, 183. Take 183. A few blocks away from the Carrabba's. Looks like there's a lot of businesses around there, like Subway, Carrabba's, H&R Block. Cheesecake Factory's nearby. Cheesecake Factory. Sam's Club, Target.
Man, have you been in people's backyards yet?
Nice neighborhood, for sure.
I'm gonna hand this off to my reporter after I'm done.
Let me scour around the other houses just to see. Yeah, these homes are actually, this is a pretty cool neighborhood because it's all trees. It's all spread out. Looks like everyone around there has like a half acre. Lots of woods. There's no sidewalks. I'm looking at the other homes. I mean, the homes there are literally like $1 million homes.
So I saw
$700,000 to $1.2 million. That's how much the homes were worth in this area. You got like $1 million home that literally exploded. Explain that to me. Nah, these homes are nice. Like the trees overtake the road. Beautiful. Nah, these homes are nice. So what gives? What gives a $1 million home to blow up? Insurance claim? Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. We can only speculate. 3 people were apparently pulled from the home. I don't know what kind of other information we can get. There's additional feeds, so we'll see. But yeah, it's $1 million home. Just shy of $1 million. Just shy of $1 million. Looks like got the power company there, though. Don't forget. Oh, they might be giving a press conference, too. Looks like they got the microphones. They could be giving a press conference. Neighbors are coming out all over the place. There's 2 feeds up. But we got numerous neighbors coming out, and everybody's watching what's going on with this. Everybody's like, what the heck? Maybe they come out and give a press conference and speak once and for all so we can have an understanding. That's what it's there. Assuming somebody will come out. Maybe Austin police will come out and speak. Look at that. It's crazy.
But that's
Rumors around
rumors among the middle school boys.
You know, they're always the most reliable source, right?
They really are.
Awesome. Is there anything I missed? Anything else you want to mention? Well, Nikki, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks. You can hang this up there. Let me go see.
Maybe this kid's going to get interviewed. These are neighbors all coming out. See what happened. Like, what the heck is going on here? Hey, anything to say? What's your thoughts? So we'll find out some details. I'm sure. I'm assuming shortly of what happened here with this house explosion, and we'll find out what is being what exactly happened. The Watsons. Austin, Texas. We take you to Austin, Texas, folks. Waiting to get some sort of update on what's happening with this home house explosion. House explosion. Nothing in the sky with flight radar. Yeah, these homes are beautiful. I'm actually scouring around the neighborhood. Looks like they are setting up and giving us possibly a press conference here shortly. Double spur loop. They're saying 3 patients were rescued, 3 people. First responders are on the scene. House explosion. Anyone in the chat from Austin? Anyone in the chat from Austin? Last time we were in Austin, we were chasing around serial killers. Lady Bird Lake. I'm going to take you in a little bit closer. Stand by. Looks like they're all gathering for some sort of group huddle. Debriefing. The debriefing. Folks, for people who are coming in, we have a home explosion located at 10407 Double Spur Loop, according to CBS Austin. That's the address. And apparently they pulled some people. There's being reported that 3 people have been pulled. And possibly a press conference coming or some information about what exactly happened here. As we discussed, this information, this home here is worth about $900,000 according to Zillow. Very nice neighborhood. What exactly happened here? We'll wait and see. They're still putting it out, though. The fire, there was a huge explosion. Fire.
I'm not going to like
Sure the fucking mug. I finally got my set on my flag. It's awesome. I don't want to put my mic up there because it's gonna be like, what the hell did you say? Oh, yeah. Yours. Let me just. Yeah.
Does it look like they're wrapping up? You see the other house there, 10408. Someone, I think, from fire and rescue will probably speak about this incident. I'm curious to know what happened here. Accident? Deliberate? He's literally carrying wood. Live JLR investigates. We take you to Austin, Texas. Three people found inside. As we wait for an update from officials, hopefully we get an update. It seems like there's two reporters that are doing streams on the scene. Other one doesn't really have anything else except what we're seeing here. They have microphones set up as if they're going to speak. That is what we're waiting for. Very rare that we do back-to-back fire home videos. We were talking about the governor of Pennsylvania. There was an arson overnight at the governor's mansion. It's like back-to-back fires at homes. Strange. Not our norm, but as you know, there's very strange and bizarre things that we've been covering, and you never know what's going to pop up. You just never know what's going to pop up. Now we got this. Gas pipes, outdated. By the way, yesterday there was another plane crash, Copake, New York. Crazy stuff. Mass shooting overnight, or shooting, youth, Crosby, Texas overnight, 7 shot. 1 dead, 100 youth coming up to a gas station, pop-up parties, donuts, spinning out, twerking. Crazy youth shooting all over the place like it's the Wild West. We've been covering them extensively. That happened overnight in Crosby, Texas, Harris County. Finger pointing. We take you to Austin, Texas, site of a home explosion. Let's see what's up shortly. I'm assuming they'll speak. They might just give a brief statement. They might speak elaborately. Remains to be seen, but the microphones are up. Where's the police, though? I haven't really seen police like that, unless that guy right there is a detective on the left. But I see more like fire personnel. Well, there's one. Sheriff. So we got police and fire at the scene here. In Austin, Texas. Someone in JLR investigates. Spooky Libra says, I live 3 miles from where this happened. So there are people nearby that are wondering what is up. Is there a growing concern of old homes or homes that should look at their gas lines? Is it gas? Whoa, a little rocky there. All right, that's their volume that they turned up and down on their end. Waiting for possible press conference here. Assuming somebody's going to speak. They got the microphones out. Microphone check. All right, so my San Antonio is reporting multiple people injured without power after house explosion in Austin felt for miles. Officials in Central Texas have responded to what they call a structural collapse following a loud boom heard across the area. It left people without power. It happened 11:25. 10,400 block of double spur loop. I do not believe there are any more rescues going on in the home, whoever was in that home. I don't think there was any fatalities either. But we'll wait and see. As for the loud boom, Central Park Police confirmed that they were aware of the noise that was heard and felt throughout the city. Throughout the city. It's probably why a lot of people are in the chat. They're probably like, what in the heck happened? Thought maybe they were under attack in Austin. Something was going on. Sure, a lot of people are like, what in the heck is going on in Austin? So we're talking 11:25. Where were you at if you were in the area? Where were you in the area? Heard a loud boom. Cedar Park Police. Cedar Park Police. Large boom. The electric is out in the neighborhood, by the way. Who knows when they'll get it back? They heard a boom. Sucks is if your power's out, all that food in your refrigerator. Some people work out at home. I work out of the JLR command center. Very hard to function without power. Everything spoils the food. You got emergency generators. Food gets spoiled. Home gets hot. What's the temperature in Austin today? Austin temperature. Starting to get hot here in Florida. $90 degrees. Going up to 91. So imagine being 91 and you don't have power. You don't have AC. Affects the elderly. Affects your breathing. No electricity. Can't even get fans. Unless you got a generator. Yeah, in the South, it gets already in April. It already gets 90s. It's been 90 a little bit here in Florida, too. It's cool the last day, but a couple days before, it was hot, upper 80s, 90. Wait till that humidity comes. I'm watching the other feed here. They're just showing a swing set until we get more information about what happened here with this home explosion in Austin. See a lot of people in the chat. Come on in. JLR investigates. Austin, Texas. Emergency crews respond. And that's where they're at now. Spur lane. Spur loop. 10407 double spur loop. Sounds as Western as it gets. Double spur loop. Western style. Austin, Texas. Alamo. San Antonio. Austin. Spur loop. Spur loop. And if this was deliberate in any way, shape, or form, be mindful. You don't want to play with Texas justice. I was talking a little bit. I actually made a video and will post soon about the mass shooting and a hurt happened in Crosby or in any type of crime, violent that happens in Texas. Oh, you don't want to commit a violent crime in Texas. Texas justice, they will lay the hammer on you. Would-be criminals, maybe in the city, might get a free pass. I don't know what's happening in Dallas and Houston. But man, you do some bad things in Texas, you get a Darwin Award. Because it's not going to go well. TDCJ. Don't commit crimes in Texas. Because you'll be looking at 99 years dressed in white. Dressed in white. All right, so what we're seeing is basically it's a lot of standing around. Nothing too exciting. But it's good that it doesn't appear that the situation is getting out of control. It looks like it's been contained. That is good. Doesn't look like it's a ongoing situation where it's a crisis. I do see a lot of officials. I'm just waiting for this press conference. If they even give one, they might not even comment, but they have the microphones set up as if they're going to say something. So we're just going to continue to monitor for a bit and see what happened with this house explosion in Austin, Texas. Welcome to Audio Land. Just joined. What happened? Well, 11:25, there has been an explosion at a home. And apparently, according to media reports, they've rescued 3 people out of the home, taken them to the hospital, unclear about their conditions. But there's no reports that I see of fatality. So I don't think anyone died. But the fact that you have a home explosion is a serious thing. And somebody could have severe burns. Someone could be in critical condition. We do not know. Powerful explosion. We don't know the conditions. Some people are reporting there could be 3 fatalities. So I just want to put that information out there. Some people are reporting there could be 3 fatalities. We're waiting to see. But I haven't heard of any official media response. So we're waiting to see. Austin, Texas. Are there fatalities? Let's pray there's not. Let's pray everyone has a speedy and safe recovery. Fortunately, the other home that exploded didn't go well in outside Detroit last week. We did a live on that. So we'll see exactly what is up. I don't know. They're packing up, taking off the gear. Hot. Firefighters. These are the heroes. These are the ones that when most people run from danger, they run to the danger. They go into the danger to get rid of the danger. Really brave for what these individuals do. Sacrifices. Some firefighters are volunteer. They don't even get paid. And they do it because they just want to make their community safe and help and put out the fires and respond to rescues, whether it's a cat up in the tree, someone needing medical assistance, someone needing to be pulled out of something. Firefighters, they are heroes. You got to be brave. You got to be brave when you see a blaze in front of your eyes and these people pull out the hoses, and sometimes they bust in and have to pull people out, jump on roofs, and get on the ladders and get on the trucks and battling the blaze. You don't know what's going to happen. They're risking their own lives to put out the fire. I mean, come on, you don't get as much heroes like that, heroes, veterans, and people that serve in the military. I believe they're heroes. I believe law enforcement, is heroes. Other people have opinions about law enforcement, but again, these people they run to the danger. All right, so this guy has he's like a detective or something. He got something on him. JLR is going to be 24/7 soon. Yes, we break news almost 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm trying to understand what's happening out there. I do believe they're going to give a press conference, but there's nothing guaranteed here. We don't know. They're shaking hands. Maybe the daps. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. They might be packing up, leaving. Some might be leaving. See, they're hydrating with water. Now, notice on the left at that 10408, look at the garage. Look at the garage door on the left. Garage door on the left got blown. And that's not the house that was affected. Other homes sustained damage. And that sucks too. That sucks too for everyone affected, because now you got to make a homeowner's insurance claim. Got to clean up the mess. Your homeowner's insurance might not cover this. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on your policy. Some people don't have homeowner's insurance. You don't have a mortgage. It's not mandatory. So, that would suck. You have a house. You have a significant house. You have, the homes around there, almost $1 million. And now you have this cleanup. It would suck for me if something happened to one of my neighbors. Everything blew up. The next thing you know, everything's flying through my windows or my garage. I have a garage. My garage door bust out and everything like that. A lot of people have deductibles. Some people have high deductibles. People have their, check your own policy because you don't even know what you have. Okay, so what do we got here? Press conference coming up. Sheriff's press conference, Austin Police Department Special Operations. Might be getting into some sort of press conference time, folks. Travis County. Get an update about what exactly happened here in Austin, Texas. Looks like they're leaving. Or some are. Some are taking a break. Yeah, that home is demolished. You could see it in the background there. Like totally gone. Home is gone. 10407. That's what the media's report. 10407. I think that guy right there is the one that's going to probably speak. Is the head sheriff there? Travis County. I don't know why they're doing the sky. Stabilize. Yes. Battalion 3. Battalion 3. JJ 8 Ball. There's many of us out here who appreciate you. I appreciate you, JJ. Thank you. Very grateful. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Let me see. Travis County Sheriff. Let me see who the sheriff is in that county and see if that face matches. No. I think the sheriff's a woman. Sally Hernandez. No, the sheriff of the county is a female named Sally Hernandez. So it doesn't appear. I didn't see any female sheriff there. Did you? She is only 8 female sheriffs in the state of Texas. I got the deputy there, PIO. PIOs run the show. PIOs. Testing. All right. We'll have so-and-so come up on the mic in 5 minutes. Testing. No, I like the PIOs. Some PIOs are very open and transparent. Others aren't. A lot of these cases, I actually reach out to the PIOs via email and ask them comments on certain things in certain cases. Sometimes they talk. Sometimes they don't. Public information officer. Yeah, people are saying they just saw the house on Zillow. It's a nice home. So it's a nice neighborhood, nice home. It's down to pieces. Some of the home was brick too. Nice home. Explain to us exactly what happened. That's what we're all waiting for. We're at the edge of our seats here. Got a new week starting tomorrow. I'm sure it's going to be a very busy week for things. So I'm looking at another clip. A boat exploded at a marina in Fort Lauderdale overnight, which is crazy. Got a press conference, looks like might be coming up. So we can evaluate what exactly happened in Austin, Texas at this home. See if we can get some more info. That guy's been walking around a lot. The one with the badge around him. He's probably like a detective. There's a female sheriff. They've been at the scene now for 2 hours. I'm sure they'll have like a remaining crew there, but majority of the first responders probably are leaving now. This could be a press conference coming up now, possibly. This thing could be starting. If there is one. I mean, if they put the mics out, somebody indicated that. But sometimes they put the mics out and they don't talk. I see this a lot outside courthouses too. They expect the defense to come out of a case or prosecution to give a statement. Summy Turbo says, once again, JLR bringing it before the news. I mean, there is news there, but yeah, we were pretty quick on this. We were waiting to try to get somebody there to at least show us what's going on. Real time. Real time. We're real time. Will we hear from the sheriff, Sally Hernandez? Austin, Texas. Speaking of Austin, we are covering that Austin Metcalf case. Suspect, Carmelo Anthony, Austin Metcalf, Frisco, Texas. Victim had a funeral. I don't think it was open to the public, though. I was looking around to see if I could just view it. Couldn't find it. Some of those things are private. Some people like to have them open for the public to see. Other people have them private. Or sometimes media is perched outside. Yeah, I mean, if this was deliberate or reckless by the people inside the home, just say they did something reckless, whatever like that, how's the neighbors going to feel about them? Might be friction in the neighborhood here. Neighbors might be hating other neighbors. Love your neighbor. Colonial said, we need a Carmelo funeral announcement. I actually don't think Carmelo Anthony's going to get the death penalty for that case, though. He has a lot of support. Some. Give, send, goes. A lot of money. People raising money. Check owners for meth teeth. You know, speaking of neighborhoods, some people have nice neighborhoods, have nice neighbors, but you know, things can change in neighborhoods very, very quick by people moving in and out and a new crop of people moving in. You might be comfortable in your neighborhood one day, but neighborhoods could totally go good and they can totally go bad in an instant based off the people that are moving in and moving out. What about HOAs in neighborhoods? What's your thoughts on HOAs? Personally, I don't live in an HOA. I don't support HOAs only because you live by their rules. They could tell you your little grass is a little bit up more than 1 inch. Therefore, you're going to be fined every day. You can't build this. You can't build that. But some people like HOAs because it compels people to fix their stuff up. Get it right. Gated communities, HOAs. What's your thoughts on property taxes? Property taxes. You own your home, you still got to pay taxes. You don't pay $3,000 of taxes, they take your entire home away. If you fail to pay a tax. Renters. I went up into the Airbnbs. I went up to the Georgia mountains a few months back, and one resident, I was staying in a cabin, and I was talking to a neighbor. I did an Airbnb, stayed in a cabin, and there was a neighbor walking their dog in the morning. She was very nice, but she let me know that she did not like she's like, the home you're staying at and the other home there, the people there renting them out Airbnb, and people keep coming in every other day, new people making noise and leaving trash out and stuff. I didn't sign up for this when I bought my home. Airbnbs, it's just a lot of people coming in and out, different people and stuff. Neighbor didn't like it. And sometimes it happens in residential neighborhoods too. You know, somebody might make their home an Airbnb. And people don't like the different people coming in and out all the time. You might have a neighbor that has the junkyard, right? You might have one of those junkyard neighbors, one of those neighbors that have junk all over the place or don't do nothing. You might have a busybody neighbor that watches you, watches everything you're doing. The busybody. The Karens in the neighborhood. The Karens. Got other neighbors that don't let you park in front of their spots. There are spots on a public street. You parked in my spot. Some neighborhoods you can't even walk around at night. Some you can, some you can't. Oh, what happened? What happened? Dun, dun, dun. Did they kill the feed? Hold on. Nope, it's back. This is another one. They might not be giving a press conference if that one went. Might have been the CBS Austin. Shout out to CBS Austin for being at the scene. Yeah, they're still on, but their thing went blank. So we switched up. We are now on KVUE. KVUE. Shout out to KVUE for being at the scene on a Sunday. What in the heck happened to that fire up there at the governor's mansion? I'm just waiting to see if a press conference comes up. I'm not so sure. I'm getting kind of pessimistic about a press conference, but we'll see. Got a little bit more time. Sure, you guys are getting a little maybe impatient or just kind of just chilling on a Sunday. Nice Sunday, chilling on a Sunday. Me and Magnolia, we're going to go out to eat later. Sunday meal, Sunday feast. You know where I ate the other last week? We ate the Golden Corral. Golden Corral. Let's talk about the Golden Corral. Oh, I love the Golden Corral. All you can eat meat. Slice it to put it on your plate. I'm going to really wait in line. Get all the vegetables you want. Quick. I don't have a problem with the Golden Corral. I like the Golden Corral. Tasty. It's good food. One near me got pretty renovated. New. It's clean. Some Golden Corrals are pretty dirty, though. Cracker Barrel. You like the Cracker Barrel? I like the Cracker Barrel for breakfast. Bob Evans, Cracker Barrel, Denny's, IHOP. Dude, everyone's making me hungry. You guys are making me hungry. Really haven't ate nothing today. So we still got the scene here, flashes. I'm just waiting to see what happens, but I don't know if anything is going to happen. It's at least get an assessment if everyone is okay, at least. What happened here in Austin, Texas? What in the heck happened in Austin? We are investigating this situation. Crazy stuff, folks. Continues to happen over and over and over. We shall see. Yeah, I'm still monitoring the governor's arson fire. I still periodically look every few minutes to see if there's any updates on that. That's crazy. Somebody deliberately setting a fire to governor's mansion. Like, what is this world coming to? Governor mansion. Calling it an arson attack. Oh, does it look like I'm sitting in a cop car? Oh, can somebody screenshot that? That's good. Yo, it literally, look, I'm in arrest. I'm arrest. Hands up. I can't breathe. Hands up. Arrest. I'm under arrest. They got me in the car, folks. JLR, man. That's pretty neat. I like that. Look, I'm in the car. Listen, I'm in the police car. Help. Bail me out. I need bail money. I was only reporting. I'm a journalist. This is First Amendment. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. JLR investigates. They got me sitting in the car. They got me under investigation. I've been arrested for filming on a public street. Look, yeah, that is funny. Thank you for bringing that up. No, that's literally, it made me generally laugh here. Help. Get me out. Help. Call the ACLU. I've been persecuted. I'm innocent. I've been framed. I didn't do it. I'm in the back seat of the cop car. JLR investigates. Arrested. They got me. They think I set the fire. They claim I did it. There's some witness that said I had explosives on me. I had a lighter on me. Remember the guy out there that got taken into custody for the fire out there in California? Literally, the neighbors surrounded him. They let that guy go, though. I'm being deported. I'm out of here. You might not see me again. Yeah, I'm literally in the back seat of this cop car. bust out. And bust out the window. Escape. A YouTuber with 355,000 subs has escaped custody after Austin police detained him out of suspicion of an arson. JLR investigates. A self-proclaimed reporter was taken into custody Sunday afternoon. At the crime scene he was filming, and police detained him under suspicion of arson. He escaped custody and is now on the run. Interesting. I don't got that Wolf Blitzer voice. There's nothing really funny about the situation, though. We're kind of just waiting to see. I thought it is interesting. I do look like I'm sitting in the back of the police car. I'm sitting in the back of the police car. That's funny. Help! GoFundMe's. Give, send, goes. Help me. I'm innocent. Better call Saul. Bail bondsmen. I watched the crazy movie the other night, Jackie Brown. And bail bondsman. Pretty crazy movie. Bail bondsman. I need bail money. Breaking news. JLR investigates sitting in back of a police car. I've been detained. I'm live streaming. Free JLR. Free JLR. Y'all are going to come to the county jail like they did in Lean on Me with Mr. Clark. Remember that movie, Free Mr. Clark? And they all took the streets and was like, free Mr. Clark. Free Mr. Clark. And they take me to the county jail, and I'm sitting in on my bed in the county jail, and I can listen to all of you demanding my release. Of all the boots on the ground that we've done on JLR Investigates, and we've been to pretty much every state, many locations. We haven't done a boots on the ground lately. We've never, that I can think of, maybe you can remind me, have we ever had any negative interactions or encounters with law enforcement? No. I think law enforcement that we've seen at crime scenes have always been cool. Some might say respectfully, hey, step back a little bit. Do you mind going across the street or down a little bit for your safety or whatever like that? And whenever we're given instructions, we always do. We've never had any bad interactions with police, ever. No police ever came up. And one time, though, it was interesting because I was live streaming. I didn't tell you all this, but I was live streaming one time in Springfield, Ohio. And I don't know if you remember when we were up in Springfield, we were walking around the neighborhoods, the whole eating the dogs and cats and just investigating, being out there. Well, I was walking through the neighborhoods, live streaming, and they were doing some march. There was somebody who was doing some march. Soon as I got done my live stream, there was an officer there waiting for me. And he's like, we got some calls from neighbors saying that there was somebody walking around the neighborhood. You okay? But he was totally cool, but he was waiting for me to finish. He didn't come in. He could have very well probably, because he was sitting there like watching me for like 10 minutes and waited till I was done my live stream. Then he approached me. He said, no, you're good though. You're good. But I'm just letting you know, we got some calls, whatever like that. Somebody walking around, filming all over the place, whatever. But I thought that was interesting. I'm in the back seat of the vehicle here. I've been detained. Nah, we never really had any negative interactions with law enforcement. Most law enforcement that I've encountered, maybe because they know they're being recorded or whatever, it's been cool, calm, professional, kind, courteous. Sometimes they talk. Sometimes we get interviews. Sometimes they don't want to talk. Sometimes they're not allowed to talk. Turn your chair and face forward. Oh, like this? Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on. JLR investigates. Help. 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 Hold on. We're going to fix this. Let's see. Help. Help. They're taking me away. I've been detained. JLR investigates. I've been detained. I'm sitting in the back of the car. I've been detained, folks. I didn't do anything. Please, officer. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Please. Do you know who I am? Do you know who my dad is? My dad's going to get you fired if you don't let me go. That's what that clown did. The boat guy did, right? Then that the boat guy did. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. If you don't let me go, I'm JLR investigates. I'll have your badges. You don't even know who I am, do you? That's pretty funny, dude. All right, folks, breaking news, breaking news. I've been detained. I've been sitting in a vehicle here. JLR investigates. I don't know where they're doing with me. Whatever. Make sure you film this. Please help me. Make sure I'm okay. I don't know where they're going to take me. Help. JLR investigates. I've been detained. Yeah. That was interesting. That was fun. I'm in a cop car. Dude, I'm literally going to go take this video and go back and screenshot that. Because it looks like I've been detained. I've been accused of a crime. Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I'll remember this. I'll remember this. Folks, I really, literally, I don't want to sit here. I really want to go about my business, but I'm just like, kind of like, just like, come on, give us something, police. Give us something. I really don't want to sit here. I don't want to waste your time, but I do want to find out what happened here. So I'm kind of just like waiting to see. Every one of these crime scenes and incidents. Oh, we might have something. See what I mean? They got all the microphones. Look, CBS Austin, KXAN. They got the whole Austin arsenal there. They got probably every media outlet in Austin. Well, thank you for the gifted membership, Lauren and Tom King. Nice to see you both again. One lucky person is a member of JLR Investigates. Your membership is very appreciated here on this channel, for sure. We appreciate every one of you. We stay ahead of the curve on this channel. We pretty much get the information out there quick on these interesting stories. I was talking to Magnolia, a little bit of discussion about, you know, could we do a boots on the ground? Where should we go? What should we do? Georgie won, thank you. Bail money fund. Bail money fund. Bail money fund. Bail money. We were trying to think like what we could do, like where could we go, like where, like, while we're sitting here waiting for a possible press conference, I'll ask all of you, what's your thoughts? Like, what should we do? Because I'm kind of itchy about getting out somewhere and going somewhere and doing something, you know, but there's really no spot to check out. I mean, you know, we've done the border coverage. I don't really think there's anything going on the border. The border crossings have plummeted, so I think we'll just go and see a wall. I don't know if that's worth it. I was thinking about maybe going to the northern border. I was kind of interested in maybe going up to Luigi Mangione, who has a court hearing next week in New York, plus Kimberly Sullivan, the monster mom, out of Waterbury, Connecticut. I thought maybe I could kind of do both. I'm like, what should I do? Yeah, evil mom court case. Now, the evil mom, I'll be real with y'all. If I go up there to the evil mom, I definitely will have a lot to say when they, both her and her attorney, and you know, when they leave and go into the courthouse. And reason being is, you know, what she did was very despicable. It was horrible what she did, and I'm shocked to the core that she's out and they're playing defiant. Even the lawyer is playing defiant. The lawyer seems like he's now. She hired a new lawyer too. She got Norm Pattis. But remember, they're not public defenders that have no choice. They choose to represent her for money. They choose to. Big difference. And I don't like lawyers that would defend somebody for doing egregious acts. public defenders really have no choice. I mean, they're, they get appointed by the courts, but a private counsel does have a choice to represent a client. Some private counsels can say, no, I don't want this case. No, I'm not going to take this case. But yeah, that is an interesting case. Maybe we'll go up there and see Monster Mom, me, Magnolia, and Little Rio. We'll go up there and maybe go up to the Northeast. We're thinking about maybe going to the northern border, see some coverage up there. All right, so yeah, they're getting this press conference, so that's good. Here's a good sign. We have a press conference. Looks like white shirts are there, white shirts, leadership. But then we don't even know what else is going on. I mean, what really else is going on? We plan to attend the Brian Kohlberger trial. We think it's going to happen as planned in the summertime. That's going to be a 3-month boots on the ground Idaho thing, and I really want to look forward to that because I want to see justice for the victims, and I want to see that entire trial process. So that's definitely happened. If the trials happen and we're going there, and that would be in 3 months from now. But I'm itching to get out a little bit. I'm itching to get away a little bit and see what's going on. But I don't know what could be reported out there. What is is there a mystery case out there?
Hello, testing.
Something that's compelling?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We've pretty much been everywhere. Come to Canada. Well, I won't leave the country. That's one thing I won't do, leave the country. For numerous reasons. Never leave the country. I'll stay in the United States of America. I like the northern border, though. It's interesting. It's so wide open. It's peaceful. A lot of land, a lot of trees, no border wall. The FBI director, Kash Patel, put out a statement a couple of weeks ago saying that there's a national security threat at the northern border. We talk about the southern border, but the northern border, they're coming in, apparently. I don't know how much they're coming in, but they did last year. Was an all-time high. Moores, New York, Champlain, Swanton, Vermont, Derby Line, all in that area. They come through. I don't know if they're doing it anymore. Drone stuff, but there's really nothing. There's no drone story. Some people said go to Lori Valentine. She's on trial in Arizona. Some people say go to Karen Reed. Karen Reed is on trial. I'm not really interested in those two cases. Kohlberger, yes. Brian Christopher Kohlberger, yes. Idaho. Okay, here we go. Press conference. Press conference coming. Those should turn up the volume. Let's listen.
All right, after what do y'all need me to do first? All right. My name is Wayne Parrish, WayneParrish, Division Chief, Austin Fire Department.
Tell us what happened.
Right. So at approximately 11:23 a.m. this morning, we got initial calls of a house had blew up, and it generated multiple callers on this incident. When we arrived on scene, when Austin Fire Department crew arrived on scene, they found a 2-story home that looked like it had suffered an explosion, which was leveled to the ground. A second house, neighboring house, also had suffered severe collapse damage. Their initial reports also indicated that there was a vehicle fire at address 10,412, which was the house that suffered the explosion. They extinguished the car fire, and there was also some smaller spot fires occurring in the debris. They initiated a search for people in the rubble. They located one person at 1,412, extricated that person, transferred them to EMS for treatment. A second patient was located at the address of 10,410. That patient required an extended advanced education efforts to get that person out of the debris. Currently, where we're at right now is that there are no spot fires. The vehicle fire's out. As far as we know, we have accounted for everybody that was in all of the residents. We are on a temporary stand down, if you will, waiting for excavators to come to help us do more large debris removal. Those excavators are being provided to us from Austin Water and also from Lake Travis Fire. An incident of this magnitude generates a large response. Those agencies that are on scene with us are Texas Gas, PEC, Travis County Sheriff's Office, Travis County Fire Marshal, Austin Police Department, Texas Department of Public Safety, Austin Travis County EMS, FBI, Texas Department of Emergency Management. We also have Red Cross on scene to provide any needs to any of the residents that were affected. With this size of explosion, we have approximately, that we know of right now, 24 homes that have reported damage in the area. We're getting reports there's some damage on Spicewood Mesa, Pantera Ridge, and Mooley. We're also being told that the explosion was heard as far as north as Georgetown. Currently, the cause is under investigation. This is in Travis County. Travis County Fire Marshal will be the lead investigator. But what we can tell you right now, we believe this to be an isolated incident. And there was no Texas Gas service to the residents. And I'll turn it over now to Austin Travis County EMS to provide patient care update.
My name is Shannon Coaster, Captain Shannon Coaster, SHANNKOESTERER. I'm with the Public Information Office of Austin Travis County EMS. So we responded in conjunction with Austin Fire Department to the reports of the house explosion. Same timeline. We have a dual response with them. So we have 6 total patients currently. We have 2 from the primary residence of the explosion. 1 is in critical condition. 1 is in serious but stable condition. And then the secondary home from the explosion involved also has a critical patient as well. We have 1 additional adult from with minor complaints that refused transport at the scene. We also evaluated and treated 2 firefighters with minor injuries. 1 was transported and 1 refused medical attention at the scene. All 6 patients are adult patients. Condition is going to be updated later from us. Any questions currently?
What type of injuries have you seen?
So explosions can have a variety of injuries, especially primary and secondary homes. So there's anything from burns to just fractures from the explosion.
Any lost limbs?
Not that I know of.
Were any firefighters or medical personnel injured?
2 firefighters were injured while working on the scene, but 1 has refused medical attention and 1 is transported with minor injuries to a hospital.
Is there anybody inside the home that exploded?
That's where Austin Fire Department had located an individual.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
I was just asking, do you the pets or animals around the area that you would know?
We are working with animal control. There are some, I don't know if they're injured or not, but we're trying to account for several pets in houses in the neighborhood. So we are working with animal control to take care of that.
And real quick, are you guys calling this an explosion now? Earlier in your initial report, it was for undisclosed reasoning. Is this labeled now as an explosion?
So it is an explosion. The cause is currently still under investigation. We're going to leave that to the Travis County Fire Marshal. But as we said, we believe this is certainly an isolated incident, and we have some preliminary details, but we're waiting for Travis County Fire Marshal to confirm those before we release that. And we're aware of all the rumors circulating around. There was no plane crash. There was no law enforcement activity. This was a simple, isolated incident.
Yeah, we talked to Metro yesterday. This is not involved. I think it's under investigation. Is there a propane tank? Can you speak to that?
This home does have propane, yes. There is no, Atmos Energy was here, Texas Gas Service was here, PEC Electric and Austin Energy were both here. So no underground gas service to any of these residences, but they do have propane tanks.
Were there any firefighters on scene at the time of the explosion, or did everyone
No,
get there after?
no. We have several stations fairly close that obviously also heard and felt the explosion and responded immediately.
Given your years with EMS here in Austin, have you seen an explosion to this degree before?
Yes, yeah. I mean, this one is very significant. We've had several over the years. I mean, I've been here for 30 plus years. So, and Assistant Chief Thayer Smith, THAYER SMITH, Assistant Chief Austin Fire Department. So yes, we've seen these types of incidents in the past.
For families that are in this area, how long can they expect for gas and is power also off?
Power was off. Power's been restored except to the houses that were severely damaged on this particular street, but the rest of the neighborhood should now have power.
Let me ask you as well, this area, when will it be reopened to everybody, and how long will it take for everyone to get back?
We're going to be here for hours. Yeah. The main street will probably be opened, probably within the next hour, but this street will be closed for the rest of the day.
And then people getting back into their homes, do you know how long that might take? Is that same time frame?
We'll work through that with our community services group, but that'll probably take a couple hours. Yes, Red Cross is here assisting those that may not be able to return to their homes because of the damage. Anything else?
Number of homes that people may not be able to return today?
I think there's only 2 that they won't be able to return. The rest of them are going to need garage. There's a number of garage doors blown out, a number of windows blown out all through the neighborhood. So all of them, I think we counted where we're at 24. At 24 and still counting in the area. So the garage doors are going to need to be replaced. Windows need to be replaced, but they should be habitable. Except for the 2, the one that was directly involved and then the house next door. Everything else hopefully should be habitable. I'm seeing some hands in the back that there may be some others that have damage significant enough they won't be able to return tonight. Correct. Right now, the update from EMS is 2 are in very critical condition, but right now, no fatalities initially. No, TCSO went door to door. We did not order any evacuations. It had pretty much naturally occurred upon arrival. And like I said, TCSO and our crews were going door to door to make sure everyone was accounted for and safe.
Let me ask you, did the preliminary investigation indicate that this may be a result in a criminal investigation?
Right now, there is no intent that there will be a criminal investigation. Like we said earlier, with an explosion of this magnitude, all of our federal and state and local agencies come to the scene just until we do determine what the cause is. Like we said, the FBI was here, Texas Department of Emergency Management. We had all sorts of folks here that typical for them to come to something of this magnitude. But at this point, they've left, and we don't believe that there will be any criminal investigation. It'll simply be a fire caused an explosion determination by the Travis County Fire Marshal.
Based on what you're seeing, is it too early to determine where the explosion happened? Was it like in the house, outside?
It was in the house. Okay. Yes.
Something was saying that there's a new construction home on the street. Was it that one that exploded?
We believe it was the one that had just recently been constructed. Yes.
Do we know if the gas was leaking for an hour or not?
Travis, it's way too early in the investigation for that. Travis County Fire Marshal will release those details if and when they have them. Anything else?
All right, so we learned some information. Come on in, jailer investigates. No fatalities. Possibly hurt pets, maybe pets. Numerous homes affected. Not a criminal investigation. Said FBI went on the scene, authorities, so they quickly left, evaluated the situation. So, gas, pipeline, something.
Hey, let's go, bro.
What's going on, bro?
Not a criminal investigation. Oh, another thing too is
CBS.
media had the address entirely wrong. They had 100407 CBS Austin at 10047. That's what we described,
CBS.
and ended up being 100412 and damage to
Excuse me, who's CBS?
10410.
Who's Mike? Oh, yes. Yeah.
So no criminal investigation, just a terrible accident. They're going to be here for a while. And it's probably why no authorities spoke. It was more like EMS and personnel and fire, the ones that were speaking. PIO. So we got the information there. So we are praying for all the pets out there, first responders, everybody. But yeah, I'm curious about the missing pets. This is great news, though. Great news that no one lost their life. So I just want to make that perfectly clear. So we're going to sound off. JLR investigates. Plus that feed ended. That's how they do it. They wait for the press conference and then the feed ends. We cover these things in real time. We'll continue to monitor the situation. If any other information comes out about this, we'll hear it on JLR Investigates. That was interesting, for sure. Stay safe out there, folks, because your home could be next. It seems like these things, gas leaks, gas explosions, anything like that, we're sitting on like on a ticking time bomb wherever we live, especially in older homes. But that was a pretty nice home. All right, folks. Got another story coming up in the next half hour, so I should be back live. Stay tuned for that. We'll keep it moving and praying for everyone involved here. Thanks for watching. JLR Investigate. Stay safe out there. We'll talk soon. Have a good day, everyone. Happy Sunday.